now I'm hitting record. So because we were talking about Star Wars for a Star Wars podcast and talking about the lore of Star Wars, and I realized we weren't recording this. So hi, welcome to the Star Wars Hunters podcast, where we just left you guys out of probably 45 minutes to 30 minutes of really neat Star Wars stuff that we know, because we're bad at this. So this is Al with Book of the Dead, and I'm with you with the Forever DMs, and we are bringing you the Star Wars Hunters podcast. Anything else anybody wants to add about Star Wars real quick?
I mean, if any of our viewers or listeners have any questions about Yaddle Yot Al, and let you know directly, fucking guru of Grogu lore.
A Grow Guru, if you will.
And you can find Grogu hanging out with Uwuli. So, as we last left off, the party having dealing with the shock of the death of a party member in their healer and fuzzy companion Watt. Investigating the ship and searching Watt's remains, they found the key to an access key to a droid. Upon waking up, one of Watt's pet projects, a medical droid made to serve the ship, which now has awoken and taken part in the crew, or taking a position in the crew. That's what I was trying to say. Having learned that there is a Imperial base on this planet in the Northern Hemisphere, the party is on their way to confront the possible creator or person that gave birth to these monstrosity of plants that seem to cover the entire surface of Kenari. So we will pick up right where we left off, with the ship kind of hovering in position, not really a frame of reference or a port of call yet, as it hovers above the canopy in one slow direction, keeping away from the slowly growing but very aggressive plant life that's on this planet. So we'll pick up right where we left off, with hopefully everyone that has leveled to 5.
Yeah, all good.
Oh yeah, I was born 5.
Who can forget that?
Truth.
Yeah,
I was level 5 before we ended last session. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
who forgets to level to 5?
Yep.
Been waiting for this level for so long.
So, with that being said, the constant hum of the ion engines as you slowly putter over the canopy, as far as your eye can see, the canopy only being broken by the occasional mountain outcropping that even from a distance looks like the vegetation is slowly growing, covering where the white of the snowy peaks are transitioning to green, as it seems like even the mountains themselves are slowly being encompassed by this plant life over time. Not that as you guys are watching it's happening, but
It about overgrew us at night in one night. So
the true nature of this planet making the appearance of all this vegetation even more eerie and creepy to you, as the ship putters forward without a destination, as the party confronts this new metal figure.
please hold still.
Oh, that didn't feel any worse than when Tisk tried it.
I require you to hold still. Please stop moving, and I am absolutely like yanking your arm around painfully.
Should I lay down?
If it will make you more comfortable.
You want me to shoot him? I could.
That won't be necessary.
I'm trying to navigate my. Okay, trying to navigate my new character sheet here. Thule, please make you. Oh no, I need to make that.
Gabe, whenever you have to pause to read your new character sheet, we're just gonna act like your character's like, doing his little like
Processing.
his little auditory glitch.
Yeah.
I just picture the party looking at each
Just
other.
doing a little buffering. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I beat my.
Please, whenever you buffer, make the old dial-up noise with your mouth.
So, mechanically, what is happening here is I have inflicted about 5 points of damage to you. I like stab you with an anesthetic, but it's very painful, and like you just kind of wish you weren't there. However, during a short rest, I made my medicine check. So instead of spending instead of rolling a hit die, you regain the maximum number of hit points available from your hit die.
Excellent.
All right. As this being said, I believe Shug was in the pilot seat. You see through the scanners just the canopy of vegetation cycling underneath the ship as you're flying forward.
That's fine. I don't have a specific destination. I'm just kind of letting it coast because we need to sit down and come up with a plan. So I'm waiting for healing to finish.
Thule had it just coasting in the general direction of the, pinpoint, general direction of the pinpoint, or point of interest, I guess, that we...
Okay, so it's in the direction of the base, right?
Spot on the map that popped up when this quest
far away?
progressed, so that we knew exactly where to go. Is what we're talking
Well,
about.
at this...
Yeah, how far away are we?
At the speed that you're traveling, the slow speed, probably several days.
Okay, great.
It can go faster.
No, that's fine. I don't want to get there any faster because the closer we are, the sooner they're gonna hail us, and we need to have our shit together.
How do you feel?
It was rough getting here, but I feel immaculate.
Good boy.
Wonderful.
Do you need me to leave a review on you somewhere?
Are you happy with your care?
I will accept stars.
Did you say stars?
Stars.
Okay, and Thule,
Right here. And he literally points to like this blank spot on a panel.
Thule reaches up and just writes TL, and then draws 5 stars. That was pretty good, better than Tisk, and I feel great. Thanks.
Wonderful.
And Thule's looking at the drawn-on eyes that you have on your faceplate. Will you be? What do I want to ask that?
Throwing yourself into danger with us?
Will you be? Are we written in as the family that you were seeking on your master's behalf?
I am here to protect the Maker's family. To heal the Maker's family.
You have healed me. Am I family?
Do you require protection?
No, but I do require healing after protecting.
Very well.
Good job. And Thule awkwardly pats you on where your shoulder plate would be. Whatever you have for shoulder plating. I'm going to the cockpit. You're welcome to join me.
I will join you shortly.
Do you need help with any of this stuff? And Thule gestures to the wide assortment of various medical objects that Watt left in here.
You see my faceplate like pan across, and then it comes to the bundle that is Watt, right? And just like the shoulders.
Well, Watt's in a different room now. Watt's sleeping in the
So,
what you call it.
So we sleeping. You're generous.
Sleeping.
So there's a pile of his things, and like most of it's just ruined beyond repair, right? And so my shoulders sink, and it's just like there's no facial expressions because it's just a plate, but the shoulders sinking give you this impression of sorrow, and then they come back up like nothing happened and just wander over and start picking through it and you see me reach in and grab out like several you can recognize a trauma kit and like a med kit and like the few pieces that survived the fire, and I just start doing this. I reach up and put them behind me, and this articulated arm unfolds, and almost like a revolver cylinder rotates and accepts the vials, and then that folds back into the body.
It's similar to how like the RPG pops out of Alex or Alexander, like that same style, I guess.
Sort of, yeah.
I feel like Walt would
think-
have had a building style. I don't think.
Well, no, he would not have.
Okay.
That requires way too much consistency.
Okay.
Think more like a 40k AdMech arm, like the big servo arm that comes up over. It's just folded and tucked. Interestingly enough, there's another one on his other shoulder, and you don't know what that one is. But the one that he's using right now, you can see a very vicious looking vibrator.
Well, with a 3 on my insight check, I do not recognize your robotic emotions, and
It's okay, neither do I.
walk out, head to the cockpit.
All right, so as you guys are continuing to coast and go forward, Shug, every now and again you start getting like a static goes over the view screen on the console.
Is there any way for me to track what's causing it?
What skill do you want to use?
Seems like technology sounds pretty good for this one. It's Nepo Baby 20, as we like to call them here at the Forever DMs.
Okay, so with your dirty 20 or your 20 that has some work done, you notice the static, like at first it just looks like a glitch in the screen, but you know the ship's just been serviced. So you smack it and the static goes away, but then within 5 minutes it's back. And then as you continue to coast 4 minutes, it's back. And then as you continue to coast 3 minutes, it's back. And you start noticing that whatever's causing this, as you are traveling, it's happening more and more frequently. As if with a dirty 20, from what you can tell, the active scan that you had going, that actually Balboa put on when Gabe was controlling Balboa, is picking something up, and the closer you get to it, your scanner is going fritzy.
Okay. Is that on like? So we're headed towards. Okay, so we're map questing, right? And we're headed towards the blip on the map. Is this also on the way? This other blip?
As you are heading towards the blip on the map, it does seem to be happening more frequently.
But I don't know where it's coming from. Like I can't see on the map where it's coming from.
It's a pulse that seems to have no discernible location.
But I imagine if we were on top of it, it would our system would be frizzing out like nonstop, right?
Possibly.
Okay, so I will consult the group because that seems like the thing to do to hear. I'll call on the comm linker on the shipwide communications. Hey, we got something weird happening with the scanners. You want to come up here?
Left the cockpit for 5 minutes. Thule starts shambling a little bit faster.
Tisk just responds back over comms, busy.
Get your ass up here.
You don't want me to leave right now. I'll be there in a few.
So that sounds like a good segue to Tisk. What are you doing?
So as Thule and Bitsy make their way up to the bridge, I am at the explosives workstation, very carefully handling some various materials. Like I look a little more nervous than what you've seen me look anytime that I have been haphazardly dealing with stuff previously. As my two sets of 3 claws are like very slowly moving this thing from like one spot to the other, and there's some kind of makeshift chemistry looking set to my left that I'm moving away from as I move towards the grenades. I say nothing to you all as you go past.
There's a moment where you're like deep in concentration, right? You like have forgotten that we walked through the room, and then uncomfortably close, you hear, "Do you require assistance?"
There's a clink, and so, like it drops like the last little bit, and there's a as Tisk like recoils back away at the sudden statement, and then just this pregnant pause, and nothing happens. And I reach for the container piece for the grenade, put it on over the top. Fine, I'll come too. and I just leave everything where it is from there, and I walk up behind you all.
I have delicate operating tools, and you see this arm come up over my shoulder like an AdMech servo arm. That
Still with a giant vibroblade on it.
Still with a giant vibroblade on it. Not joking, it is there. There is a vibroblade. However, there is also this like set of tools unfold, and it's you very clearly like an operating suite of tools unfold, and they all unfold uncomfortably, like right up to your eye, and then all retract slowly.
There's that like weird reptilian blink, like as it gets like super close to my eye. I'll keep that in mind.
Wonderful. And I turn around and walk away.
All right. With that being said, the party eventually arrives at the cockpit with Shug still looking at the scanners, and as the party gets closer, you notice that the static is coming more frequent and lasting longer.
Okay, I'm waiting for them so I can ask them.
Well, what's
I'm
the
keeping an eye on it.
emergency? The gang should be right behind me.
There's this weird static thing happening with the screen, and seems like it's location based and it's getting closer.
Has Balboa been able to tell you anything more about it?
I didn't ask him. Hey, Balboa.
I don't speak binary.
That time I walk in. I can do that, and I let out this really obnoxious, loud dial-up sound, and start speaking binary to Balboa. Hey, Balboa, have you been able to identify what this thing is that the tiny person is talking about?
You see him, Balboa, who was shut down, now activates, and the one little foot comes out, and he kind of rolls over. He sticks his port in, and he like rotates,
Giggity.
collecting data off of the ship.
Droids
Balboa
dead.
just met Bitsy. That's very forward.
And he turns around. Eventually, the head turns and replies in binary, squeaking to Bitsy. And Bitsy, you get the binary version of. I don't know what the hell that is.
So as that happens, I'm like walking onto the walking up, and I look down at the new wrist pad that has been fashioned to a piece of stormtrooper armor. And that claw like taps it, and I watch a readout across it and go, am I right that he doesn't know either?
Are you asking Bitsy?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Good. This thing works. And that is the official statement of me using one of my points to have learned binary via Watt's PopLad.
Oh, awesome.
That's great.
There's also a kit installed on the PopLad if it survived.
I'll figure that out one day.
He's going to be scrolling through Watt's PopLad. He's going to find a picture that Watt took of all of them together.
No.
Probably.
But like everybody's
They
doing.
better have the caption family.
But you're all sleeping.
Random
You're all
pictures
sleeping.
that are,
It's
like,
a selfie.
weirdly compromising of private moments.
Yeah.
That Watt just got while he was crawling through the ducts.
Yeah, it's actually got the slats through the ducts through where he took it through a vent.
I love it.
You just see Thule on the refresher, pants down.
But you're like, why does he have a Herdlick Monthly, Herdlick Girls Monthly magazine? Like, where did that come from?
Lusty Hergley's maids.
Thick and leathery.
Blubbery.
Thick
The
and-
best blubber.
All right.
We go with the Futurama classic of Zero G Jugs, which is, I think, hilarious.
What is it? Rusty's gonna go out how he lived.
Exactly.
So, Thule, back to the issue at hand here, not the issue that was at hand when Watt took his picture. We'll kind of move into Shug's space at the helm, and just kind of expect you to
I'm
get
in the
out of his way.
co-pilot seat. You can get in the
Okay.
co-pilot seat.
Little
And
keys everywhere.
I would like to try to do like a tech check to see if I can figure out what it is, based on, and it might, tech might not be the right thing. I almost want to say like a deception check from like my pirating days. Like, is this a method of covering your location, or if this is like a scrambler of some type, as opposed to just a thing that's causing interference.
Okay, I get where you're going. Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Do you,
about
do you
check,
care
baby.
which one?
Which one? I mean, if you can explain it, do it.
Okay. I'll do piloting as my drawing on my days as a pirate pilot. It's some shit. I'm gonna go ahead and burn my inspiration point because I've been sitting on it for a couple sessions.
Do it.
In 3, I've rolled in 2 rolls. It's not better. 17 plus 4, 21.
21. With a 21, as soon as you see what Shug's pointing out, and you see the intervals of it getting bigger and bigger, and longer,
Whoa.
Are we back in the refresher?
you start. The first thing that clicks into your head is this seems oddly familiar. Back during your pirating days, when
Hondo!
when
He grips the joystick a little bit harder.
when
You okay over there, bud?
when Hondo found when you remember one time he found a particularly rich colony that was on the outer rim.
One time, that's got to be at least 3 times.
One time he can remember. And Hondo did what he called a whiteout. And that was he set up a electromagnetic repeater close to the colony that blocked all of their scanners. So they couldn't call out. They couldn't sense ships coming in. Because it was basically an artificial electromagnetic storm. And it acted on the same principle of a electromagnetic pulse that went out.
Well, this reminds me of 2 potential things. Either we're flying into an electromagnetic storm, or someone set up an EMP generator to white out this area.
Whoa. What? Why would you do something like that? To hide, right?
Blocks communications in or out. It's a great way to make sure no one knows what you're doing in an area.
But this is an Imperial planet, so surely this is someone hiding from him. Which sounds like someone we might want on our team.
We can check out the source of the pulse if we want to.
May I offer a hypothesis?
No,
Very well.
that was sarcasm. We'll work on it. Go ahead.
This could be your target hiding in the EMP field.
Well, I think the base, well, at least the location we have for the base is days away from here.
Very well.
But
Balboa, can you triangulate the
can't have to be
source of the
prepared.
EMP?
Okay, Balboa, you see the computer disk start rotating even faster as it's calculating and thinking, and it's thinking awful hard because, yeah, I don't have to pull out my dice I forgot to pull out.
But we have kids. Get to pull out.
All right, so as you're getting
I guess
closer,
I never forget.
as you're getting closer, you start noticing as the intervals where the scanner comes into play, you do notice almost like a cloud of electromagnetic signal going ahead of you, very similar to an encountering an electromagnetic storm in space. You see it on the scanner, but straight ahead visually, you guys see nothing. You see clear sky, blue sky, clouds, nothing, no electronic storm. But on the scanner, you see an electronic storm that you're about to fly into. As you're saying this, Balboa chimes back in binary and basically explains to Tisk and Bitsy, who can understand him, that the storm has no source. It's all around.
That doesn't seem right. we should probably go around this.
You're the pilot.
We certainly can't just drop ourselves in the middle of it.
Does it seem like this is something that would, I guess, like from the readout that Balboa did, is this something we could go around, or do I need to go up into low atmosphere to go over it?
Okay, as you, I'm going to say you refine the scan, it starts stretching, and then you start noticing this storm that you guys are about to fly into seems to be encompassing most of the northern hemisphere of this planet.
Oh, great. Including the target location we're trying to get to?
Every time the screen does flicker in, you see the location still is there. The readout for it is there. But there seems to be a constant electromagnetic storm, as if you're inside of a gas giant right ahead of you, but you guys see nothing. The scanner sees it, but you see nothing.
If we think it's the imps, we could try to call their bluff, fly through it. But if it's not a bluff, we're gonna be flying blind.
What exactly would be the effects of trying to fly in that?
Familiar with the physics of EMPs in Star Wars, so like,
Well, you don't know
I
this
know
off the top of your head, Sean? Come on.
well, I know in reality anything with a circuit board gets fried, and if our ship touches it, any of its systems would get fried.
Electromagnetic storm and
It would get fried. Balboa would get fried. Like, I don't know what's hardened in Star Wars versus.
in what
Not.
Gabe has lovingly called Star Wars a soft sci-fi.
Super soft.
Super soft. Super soft birthday party.
A flaccid sci-fi.
With this being almost, a flaccid sci-fi, as it were.
I don't think it's quite flat.
The electromagnetic storm in a Star Wars universe is basically would be the space equivalent of like a gale force hurricane when you're on a boat. If it's actually a storm, the ship would still fly, but it would be tossed around. You couldn't communicate with other people. It would be hard to navigate through. So basically, from what you can see of this on the scanner, it looks like there's a storm up ahead, but through visual, just looking, there does not appear to be a storm. It's blue skies. So flying in, theoretically, you would still fly the ship, but the scanners would be down. All communication would be down. It would basically be essentially blocked by static.
Disk, before we fly in, would you be able to download the location to your new wrist thingy? Or you too, Shug? I just want to have it off the ship's hard drive before we fly into this thing.
Perhaps. And I will go over to the ship's computer, and as we've seen Watt do on a number of different occasions, there's like a press of a button and a little wire goes tink, and I start trying to figure out how to download stuff.
Give me a tech check.
I'm going to make that a security kit usage, if you're good with that.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. That seems to be in Tiss wheelhouse.
Yeah, so I do have proficiency with security kits, which is kind of why I went the route of the whole pop lad.
Yeah.
So that would be not stellar, but a 12.
12. Yeah, you're able to download a functioning map. It's going to be, you're not going to be able to function off of any GPS signal because it has to be a communication signal, but you can pinpoint where you are now to where it is on the map that is stored inside the map, and you can have kind of a waypoint.
Cool. I find the step counter on my pop lad and confirm that it will track that I'm walking even outside of GPS.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. Not super accurate, but it might get you kind of close.
Hey, pace counts were a thing in the military, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
And sure enough, as the ship crosses the threshold, once it gets into the pink on the radar that covers the entire screen, the scanners go blank. All the scanner screens are just a snow of white, black, and pink, as the scanners cannot read what's inside this veil.
This would seem clever obfuscation.
We haven't gotten tossed around yet.
I'm telling you, someone's hiding here. This is classic con behavior.
Where is your target?
And Thule looks to Tisk for the distance from where we are there.
There's like a couple like pokes with claws that are still just like a little bit too big for this thing as I try and figure out a general distance and convey it from the map.
This speed, the slow speed that you guys have been going since then, entering into the storm, especially now, I'll give it to you. It's going to be at least 2 to 3 days if you go this slow.
We've got a ways to go. A
So
couple days at least.
The basic idea here is if the storm covers the entire hemisphere, then there is a very strong chance that it is obfuscating the target, whatever that may be. Because Bitsy doesn't know. But logic following logic, that means they also may not have a means of communication or scanning.
Yeah, if they're darkening the whole area, the chances of them being able to scan amidst that kind of a blackout does not seem particularly high.
Yep.
Now that we're in, I'm not getting much turbulence. Would you like me to push it faster, or should we just keep coasting? We can cut down on 2 to 3 days if we need to.
But you can be there in
I
a matter
have
of
it.
hours if you speed up. It's a starship.
Okay, I guess I'm confused. Do we not think something is here causing
we
this
do.
disturbance?
I think that the
If
point
it's-
is that it covers the whole northern hemisphere, which is where our target was. So I think the idea at this point is that it's coming from like the target base that
Oh,
we
this is not
that we found
okay.
about.
This is way bigger than I was thinking. Okay. I
Yeah,
understand.
the blackout covers most of the northern hemisphere.
Got it. All right. Well, before we speed up, let's come up with our story, right? Because we can't just show up on an Imperial base's doorstep and not have our story straight. What's the con here?
I'm sorry.
Remember how I told you we're here to hunt the people who killed your maker?
Yes.
Well, the Imperials are those people, but we don't want them to know that we're coming to kill them because they're harder to kill.
Very well.
So we're gonna come up with an elaborate lie, as we tend to do, to get us inside. Hopefully.
Is your ship not armed?
Well, we want him alive, right?
Preferably.
I can stabilize him and keep him
Good.
sedated.
That's good teamwork. But to get him alive, to get him back on the ship alive, we need to get onto the ground, us alive, preferably, and get into the base.
If you are concerned about landing on the ground alive, you should consult your pilot.
Pilot's been consulted. We'll land alive. Thanks for that, Bitsy.
I am pleased to.
So,
All right, so the best lies.
Do we feel like this really needs a story, or do we just need to be quiet?
I am programmed with a series of stealth routines. I may be of assistance. I equally am equipped with a dampening field. I can provide a stealth approach for a small group.
Do you effectively have pass without a trace?
100% have pass.
That's fucking great. This kind of looks back over at Bitsy. I knew I liked you.
I like the idea of going in quiet. I do, but I think that would require landing the ship away from the
Did you
base. And
essentially with Gabe making Bitsy, what did make Bitsy? Did you make Bitsy with the idea of something that would help everybody?
Yep.
Like there's a little bit that will help Shug, a little bit that will help Tisk, a little bit that will help Dooley. That's funny.
Absolutely. I chose my skills accordingly.
All right, sorry, Derek. I just
look, I'm not opposed to the idea of going in quiet, travel through, well, you know what, and that makes me a little nervous.
I'm sorry. I do not know what. what?
If the base can't see us coming, it might not be so far as you think.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know the capabilities.
I'd rather not
You know,
get
we're in an
swarmed by
electromagnetic
zombies
storm
again.
that hypothetically scanners don't work in. So at best, they've got line of sight.
There is also a chance that there is a security perimeter established to cordon off any facility from a potential encroachment.
Let me look through these files and see if I can find anything else about the base.
A high flyover may also provide some enlightenment.
Would you like me
High
to keep
range
coasting?
visual
Or...
might help.
All right, we'll increase altitude and velocity. Here we go.
Okay,
And
while
Julie
we're headed
takes
that
us
way, I
up
want to
and-
look
up and
through those
angle.
files to see what I can learn from the base.
All right, what skill are you using? And what one, Thule? How quick are you flying the ship?
I'm not like punching it to get there. You said in a matter of hours, but probably like half speed.
Okay.
If you can give me a few more hours, I can finish up something downstairs that'll maybe help with, as I gesture down towards the planet, all that.
Yeah, and I need to rebuild my droid with the parts that we have on the ship. Shouldn't be that hard, but I could use the time.
Balboa, can you set us a course or a speed for us that'll get us there in a day?
You hear a very exasperated, like, R2 noise. Those that understand binary is like, sure, because no one else can do anything else on the ship.
I immediately turn to the droid. Would you like me to do it instead?
It just looks at you and just continues rotating, giving you the droid cold shoulder in a way. Chug, what skill are you using to comb through this mountain of data?
I figured investigation was a good bet.
That's fine.
Okay.
Would you like assistance as well?
Sure.
I would like to assist. Before you tell
Okay.
me what your role is, give yourself a D4 as you are enhanced with a temporary boost.
Do you want to roll the d4 or do you want me to?
No, go ahead.
you go.
And then I am also going to roll an investigation check, which is, as long as the DM will allow it, of course, because I would like to try to perform the help action.
Okay.
Nice, 23.
All right, roll with
Cool,
it.
and I got a 22.
Since you're about, well, roll with advantage if you want to get see if you can get higher,
Oh, I can roll. Okay.
because
Cool.
he's helping and he rolled above a 10.
I rolled a 12 and then I rolled a 12, so it is a 22 still.
22. With a 22, with over the course of the next couple of hours, as Thule is piloting the
Advantage
ship.
only gives me reroll on the d20, right? I don't get to reroll the d4.
No,
Okay, then yeah, 22.
it only counts for d20s, d20 rolls.
Yeah, that's what that's what I thought.
So, scanning through with your 23, 22. Over the course of the next hour or so, you're scanning through this mountain of data. It's just weather reports, pollen counts. God, I can't think of the name of it, but what is it when the wind blows the pollination direction? They consider the mating trails of plants as it's carried by the wind. God, there's actually a term for it in botany, and I forgot what it was. Anyways,
Specific term, but I know what you're talking about.
yes,
I hate it already, actually.
Right?
yeah, it's a long ass fucking name. But anyways, so it's basically a lot of botany readout and information, but you do start seeing whenever there's a spike in information that's noted on the scans. You still see a mark, and the mark on it says aggressive adaptability.
It's a mark on the map.
No, it's a mark on the scans. Every time there's a spike in something different, it's marked as aggressive adaptability. And
I'm not sorry, I'm not following. Something different in what? In
as you're looking through the information, what you determined was an investigative ship for scientific discoveries. As it was obviously has mountains of scanning and information that it was reading about this plant life. What you still haven't determined what took the ship down, but from looking the information, every now and again they would have nominal signs from the plant life of plant growth nominal, interaction nominal, and then occasionally there'd be a spike in different activity. And when that activity was spiked, it was marked as aggressive adaptability. And following that trail of that phrase, aggressive adaptability, you find a file.
Okay.
Marked as such with a slew of paperwork, conversations, messages back and forth, some of them signed with the name of Vonda.
Oh yeah, Jane.
So it goes on.
Everybody do the Jane.
It goes on to describe. You get this on 23. It goes on to describe the plant life of having been manipulated and encouraged, and that it has exceeded expectations in its aggressive adaptability. And it makes special notes that when encountering hostile animal life, it had developed and given birth to larger, more carnivorous versions of itself. And in the description of these items, it sounds very familiar to the giant eel-like creatures.
Yep.
And then there's another note that once the animal life on this planet was absorbed into the biomass and fed into the ecosystem of this planet, that the next object on the food chain, it started developing a talent or a new aggressive adaptability, as stated in the notes, where it started reconditioning the dead of stormtroopers to handle the incursion of stormtroopers into their environment.
Yep. Okay.
And you do take note of one final message, that a new unpredicted outcome for the aggressive adaptability has come up from this plant life, that it has started emitting in the northern hemisphere an electromagnetic pulse and storm.
Oh, gross.
What could possibly go?
Right, these plants suck.
Well, if, as we're sitting there going through this data, if this was not an intended outcome, then I would assume our target query will not see us coming either. If it is still,
Yeah, there's a good chance. These plants, they learn. These are learning fauna. Flora? I always get that mixed
Flora.
up.
or
Well, I guess at this point you could argue it's both.
Bruce.
your
Sounds
logic
terrifying.
is sound.
Thank God. Bill, is there any references in here as to like ways they used to combat it? Weaknesses?
Yeah, feeding off your 23, they have tried controlling it through several different means. The only means to keep it at bay from overgrowth has been anything thermal. They have developed a resistance to ionic traces. It has developed a resistance to any type of gas or poisonous substance that they've used on it. It seems once they use something on it long enough that it develops because of the aggressive adaptability of the plant, it develops a resistance against it once something's used on it enough.
First they used the weed killer, and then that didn't work, and then they used the super weed killer, and then that didn't work.
So we're basically going against the Borg. Got it.
Right, the floral version of the Borg instead of the digital version of the Borg, I guess.
The arboreal, the Arborg.
The Arborg, I love it.
The Arborg, I love that.
The
Our Borgial foes.
That's great.
Resistance is futile.
All right, well,
resistance is fertilizer.
we can
Truth.
we can head in under the assumption that we won't be seen, and we can hopefully sneak in. And if that's not the case, then I guess I'll make something up on the fly.
Oh, we are Imperial contractors responding to the SOS beacon.
Contractors, look at us.
Hold on.
There's not a human in the party.
Was there an SOS beacon? I can't remember.
There
wasn't. Right?
There was an SOS beacon on the shipwreck.
Right.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
ship.
but nothing detectable out of Atmo.
Right.
Look, we can tell them that we investigated the SOS beacon and we recovered this data and we're bringing it back to them because we found where the base was, but that doesn't explain why we're on the planet in the first place and how we were able to get through the Imperial blockade and how we got Imperial block codes to get through the blockade.
Jeez.
I don't know why. I just thought of like Dell and Tucker versus Evil. We've had a doozy of a day.
Officer, we had a doozy of a day. God, I fucking love that movie.
I love that movie.
It's such an underrated movie.
Oh, it's such a great movie. There's one scene in that movie that cracks me up, and when they're listening to him, and he's talking about beating the crap out of the girl with playing the board game, and he's like, "I beat her so bad." They're like, "Oh my god, he's beating her."
That's right. No, my favorite is when they're trying to explain what happened to the police officer. He's like, "Yeah, and then these crazy college kids just started throwing themselves onto spears and shit." Like, what?
Would we be able to take our break now and maybe brainstorm some further concepts of getting into the space?
Yeah, we can very much take our break right now and give you guys some time to think, and we will be right back with more. And we're back. Welcome back, as we just came back from break and ready to continue what we're talking about, as the party was supposed to on break have a plan of what they were going to do.
No.
Nope.
I acquired cookies. I don't know about you all.
That's
That was my plan.
I acquired a Coke Zero and a little bit of dinner.
I got yelled at for the paradox of wanting to go trick-or-treating but not wanting to wear a witch costume anymore. How we could fix that.
But you would look so cute in a witch costume, Sean.
I'm going to be a purple dragon because the witch demanded a black cat and a purple dragon.
The
But
lion.
now the witch might not be there, but we're still going to have a black cat and a purple dragon.
Oh,
Still gonna be balling.
the lion, the witch, and this bitch.
Me being the dragon, I would, I guess, in this case, be this bitch.
Bitch.
I mean, I guess it depends on whether or not. I guess it depends on whether or not the witch is there. Otherwise, because if not, then like, maybe she this bitch.
Yeah, they don't really talk about that version of the story, the lion, the witch, and the...
I hate to speak ill of someone who can barely pronounce 90% of the words that come out of her mouth, but she do be acting like this bitch.
Okay,
That's excellent.
that being said, as a father of a 9-year-old spawn myself,
Clip that.
taking her to the Halloween store, to 2 separate Halloween stores near here, and her being the adorable, indecisive pain in my ass that she is, I finally said, "Okay, we're just gonna get dressed like Eevee this year. We're just gonna dress you like a Pokemon. That's it. We're leaving." I've walked this store 3 times. You can't make up your mind.
Yeah,
Think, Sean.
they really do be like that.
Yeah, it gets no better.
I'm appreciating the fact that mine is still at the age that I just get to throw him in whatever and match what Emily and I dress up as. I'll gladly continue that for as long as I can hold on to it.
So when are you guys gonna?
Derek, as they're talking about their kids, let's talk about our vacations.
What are you guys gonna dress like?
That's weird.
What are you gonna dress your dogs like this year?
I have the
Anxiety?
standard Chewbacca little jacket thing for Rufio. So
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
All right. So is that being
We
said?
actually found out that Daisy, our newer dog, fits into a dog outfit that Emily had from a dog from her childhood that she has held on to forever. So Daisy gets to be Batman this year alongside of Quentin, which is just the best. So
So you have 2
there
Batmans.
you go.
That's fantastic.
2 Batmans. Well, Batman and Batgirl.
Oh,
So
that's good. All right. So, traveling along into this blackout of scanners as you're traveling in, as the static is just crinkling over the display. Tisk, laboring away inside the explosives workbench, turning 2 frag grenades into incendiary grenades. What is everybody else doing?
Nice.
I'm rebuilding my tracker droid.
All right. How long does that take?
I'm looking. I can't find where it says in the rules.
All right.
I
So
mean, if it's like how a lot of things function in 5e based things, it's over the course of a long rest. But I can't say that I know that for certain.
You can keep going. I'm gonna look for it. I'm not sure.
all right. So as the ship is puttering at a quicker speed towards the destination, Shug building robot, Tisk working on the mines. Bitsy, what are you doing?
Yeah, I am kind of a fish out of water at the moment. I don't really have a job, so I'm gonna roll a d6. Thule,
Yes.
Bitsy's vibing with you, man.
Sweet.
Probably obnoxiously so. You know, very much. This is my first day ever, so I have just the weirdest questions. But I'm not actually gonna act that out because I know you deal with that all day long. So just think trying to explain the universe to a toddler who also knows how to use guns. And that's what Bitsy's doing.
All right. So instead of parenting, now I'm at work. Got it.
Brutal. No need to roleplay that. Just that's what's vibing.
Thule is spending the time actively piloting. Like there's especially since Shug said that there's electromagnetic plants. Like Thule's just waiting for some like plant bomb EMP to shoot up out of the forest. So we've tried to go up higher to get this bird's eye view of the base when we get closer to it. But Thule is not trusting anything in the environment and is actively piloting the entire time.
So Bill, I need a ruling when you get a chance.
Okay.
So I don't see anywhere where it says the length of time it will take me to like rebuild my droid, but feature-wise, the way I see this is, do you know the ranger class that can swap the like the type of familiar that they have, like from like a water creature to a land creature? Like that's the equivalent that I think this is in 5e. And I don't know what the rule for that is, but I can go look that rule up. But I don't see anywhere where it says like how long it takes me to rebuild my thing.
One, it's a simple droid, not a complicated droid.
Yeah.
You've built one before. Until we know otherwise, I'll let you do it over a long rest.
Okay.
But I'm gonna.
And so we're taking a day to get there, right? So
yeah.
So does that mean I can get this done by the time we go in?
Yeah, because a long rest is what, 8 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will say you'll be able to get it done. However, if I know correctly, I think you guys are a little laxed on droid parts because a lot of them went into the building of Bitsy, so you will probably have to cannibalize your old droid and Alexander.
I also have hang on, where's my inventory? I also have 150 credits worth of droid parts in my inventory already from like various shenanigans we've done. So
okay.
The number of like supreme or high quality droid parts that Alexander had in his inventory was staggering. I had an entire droid in my inventory, as you can now see.
You gotta move a little closer to your microphone, buddy.
Yep.
I had an entire droid in my inventory, as you can now see.
All right. So with that being said, for the sake of brevity, you guys spend the next day traveling towards the northern hemisphere of this planet, stuck in a complete whiteout of static. None of your sensors working. Balboa eventually just disconnecting from the sensor suite and going off and shutting down to repower himself, as there's nothing he can use the scanners to. Getting closer to your destination, you see a rise of a mountain range ahead of you that you guys would have to fly over. Using TIS's readout, if it's still on track, if you guys are on track and it's still synced up, just going over this mountain range, you should see your target on the other side.
I don't like the way he prefaces that with should.
Should, right?
This is going to be a thing.
Right.
They're all dead already, but we still have to go into the base to get the codes to get the fuck out of here.
I mean, they're all dead already with vines grown up in them, and we fight more freaking zombie troopers.
Zombies.
The zombies, yeah.
The zombies.
The Arborg.
I like the Arborg.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we again are cresting over the mountains a little bit higher than necessary, just to make sure we get first look over the mountains to see what's going on the other side.
All right, Thule climbing up, all of you in the cockpit, eagerly waiting to see what you see on the other side of this mountain. Climbing to the top of the mountain range, you see what was once possibly a volcanic, long dormant volcanic crater. Mountain ranges ranging in a large circle around this forested area in the center. But in the center of that, as you crest up, almost like a scar in the landscape, you see a base in the center of this forested crater within this mountain range. This scar of this base looking eerily different from the greenish line that surrounds it of just thick, overgrown vegetation. This white Durasteel glistening in the sun from as you crest over this perfectly blue sky, sun beating down on this base. This white Durasteel set in the contrast of around it at least a 300, possibly 400 meter scorch of earth around this base. As you see from a distance through the visor, the view screen of your ship, puffs of flame, obvious thermal signatures that cannot be seen on your scanners, but you see visually these puffs of flame moving about this scorched earth. Thule, give me a piloting check or a stealth check as you fly up over this mountain range.
I don't think our ship's stealth is very good, but I'm gonna check it anyway just to see.
It should not be.
It should not be. We did not.
What?
But I guess, what would it be? Maneuvering? Hide? Oh, hide on the ship. Yeah, our ship is not good at hiding, so I'm gonna work some piloting magic instead. Hopefully. That's a 14.
14, okay. All right. Thule, as you crest up, you do see the glint of something getting caught in the sun, looking in your direction.
There was a glass flare. Guys, we might have been spotted.
Are there any other ships visible?
Give me a perception check, Bitsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we also, do we see a landing pad or evident, or, what's around? What, like you said, we saw the base, but what is it specifically we're looking at?
Basically, you are looking at a square-like structure, very large, high walls. The inside courtyard looks to be a landing pad from this distance, several buildings, and 4 large towers.
Okay.
What was
So basically a prison?
sort of? What was your spot check or your perception?
Gabe?
Don't
16.
16. All right, with a 16, you do not see a single ship. Nothing in the courtyard.
Shall we land?
Do we have our story straight, Chug?
No.
Great, because we're landing in the courtyard.
Okay.
Unless anyone has somewhere else they want me to try to pull off. But the only clear space away from those damn plants is right in the middle of the base.
Are the puffs of flame coming from troopers?
From this distance, they look to be from something mechanized. Several things that are mechanized. large
So
things.
they've got droids or emplacements that are
Large things that are mechanized walking around this scorched earth around this base.
AT-ATs.
Not that big.
Okay.
how big are we talking? Like bigger than a humanoid?
Oh yeah.
ATST?
We're talking about. I feel like he's talking about fucking like the exosuit things that they have on fucking Avatar.
Oh no. But they do look like scout walkers.
Okay.
I was thinking
ATST.
of the weird Clone Wars dude on a pair of legs.
No.
Scout.
Yeah, those are weird. Yeah.
It looks like from this distance, you'd have to look a little closer or land and use TIS scope. But it does appear to be mechanized walkers that are going around with large flamethrowers scorching the land around the base.
Got it.
What would have wanted one of those?
That's what-
Fine.
That's what Shug says when we're like coming in. Oh, so bad.
As you're
And then-
wiping
and the
droid
Tisk is
grease
like,
off
"I
your
want one."
hands.
Maybe we can get one. You know, I'm not saying we have to, but like if we get a chance, maybe.
I will assist in the acquisition.
It's never bad to have a shopping list, you know.
We are going shopping.
I mean, but practically rescuing it. It's
Rescue. Understood.
Love that you just gave Bitsy the whole mission.
That was Bitsy's only briefing.
well, no, that's not true. We've been pretty clear at this point that Imperials are the bad guys and want the scientist guy alive.
Do you remember who built Bitsy? What was the last thing you told him? Because that is all that matters.
All right. So as the ship is hovering above
Oh.
this mountain range, what are you doing? Because the longer
We're
you're,
landing, right?
Wants to be.
because the longer you're out, I'll be honest, the more I'm rolling to see if you're seen.
Oh,
Yep.
Take us in. The faster, the better.
Who's gonna be the welcoming committee? Because I'm sure they're gonna send some people out.
Tisk literally is already like moving towards the door with sniper rifle in hand.
maybe put it on your back so that you don't look threatening, and let me do some talking first and see if we can talk our way into this place.
Tisk literally like as the energy cell like powers up. and
Okay, now that you've
it
done
just
that-
turns the corner.
At this point, Bitsy watches Tisk walk out of the room and then says, I will provide assistance and I will follow.
Tula, you come as soon as you get the ship touchdown.
As soon as we're on the ground.
All right. So flying.
I would like to do one thing before I head down, just as a quick check. Could we, as we're like closing in down towards landing, assuming nobody's open fired on us or anything along those lines in that time frame, as we get in close to the base, I would like to attempt to run a scan on the base just to see if this interference is still present, even like close in at the base.
All right, you attempt to run a scan, and the screen is just snow.
Okay, just wanted to check.
So getting closer to the base. As you're getting closer, anybody watching the base? Give me a, if you're looking at the base as it's going in, give me a spot. Give me a perception check.
Okay, not great.
If I can see anything from the where like the cargo bay would open as we landed, I would be doing the same.
I got a 3.
All right,
I am looking at Tisk.
all right.
Man, none of us did well. Okay, thank you. Tisk did it.
Tisk, as I say, Tisk is not bad. 19.
All right, so as everybody's watching, Tisk, you watching closer, you notice that about halfway there, you see that mounted on top of these four towers are large doubled turrets that eventually start turning in your direction.
Oh,
Remind me how the weaponry on this ship is operated.
Basically, there's a gunner seat, and you can have everything linked to the gunner seat, but there's a firing arc on the ship, and the ship has to be pointed. It has to be aimed within the firing arc. Or the guns can be fired independently if there's multiple gunner positions, and it happens on your turn.
Like in the turret kind of thing.
On this ship, I believe that the gunning positions on this ship are next to the pilot, because the cockpit's kind of a long U shape, with the pilot in the center of the U, and then all the other banks on the other sides.
I don't remember.
It's kind of how we worked it last time. Was like we were all sitting in the cockpit to do our different jobs.
I don't think it's like the Millennium Falcon where the gunner positions are in the middle of the ship. I think everything is located in the. It's not like cockpit. You don't have a moving gun chair attached to the gun.
Got it.
You're
fucking lame.
Yeah.
That's it. I quit the campaign.
Yep.
Lame.
You don't have a gun bubble.
As we're coming down and I see the turrets like start swiveling, I say, we're still running that same code, right?
Imperial, whatever. What's it called? I want to use the actual word, but I don't know it. Imperial transponder still running. Yep.
So, do these turrets look like they are like moving to lock on and target? Or are they just swiveling towards motion? Or like it's not? I don't know. Do I find this out of place that these turrets are moving towards us as we land, or I'm trying to gauge whether or not these things are viewing us as a threat or not?
Well, the first thing you notice as you're staring at them is one, Tisk, roll me an intelligence or an insight.
We'll roll with insight.
Because you're the one that tried to work the scanners.
Oh God, I'm using my inspiration on that. Nope.
I saw that natural one.
It's 11 is better, at least. It's not a 1.
Okay. So with an 11, you do get a sense that because you just used the scanners, you know, wait a second, if the scanners aren't functioning, they can't lock on. Wait a second, if the scanners aren't functioning, they're not hearing a code.
That's fair.
Because all communications are down. And as you're thinking this, you see a poof of energy as one of the turrets fires at you with disadvantage. What's the AC of the ship?
Oh, it just added up.
I can pull it up real quick.
11.
Is that it?
11
Don't-
is the AC. Of the
11.
Don't you add your piloting skill to it?
I don't think so.
Well, Thule, I'm gonna give.
Sure.
I'm gonna.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you.
I mean, that'd be great. That'd be great if it did.
I'm gonna let you roll. I'm gonna let you roll your piloting skill to see if you can add it to the AC or
Okay.
not. If you tell me how much you get above a 10, above an 11 with your roll.
What that was? It's an 18, so 7.
7. All right, so you get with an 18, you get above it. You are able to see the incoming bolt, and you move out of the way as it swings past, going across your nose, as another one is fired as well from another turret.
Oh yeah, we're returning fire at this point.
Someone get up here and fight. Shoot back.
That's a miss as well. Because the scanners are down, all shots are made with disadvantage because you are two blind boxers swinging at each other, right?
Well, do we get to fight back or?
Yeah, you
What?
can.
That's what he's saying. We're going to be rolling a disadvantage if we fight back.
So what I need is initiative from everybody.
For the ship or for.
Nope, you the way ship
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep, way ship combat works is you guys roll your initiative. You act on the ship, so Thule will act in the pilot seat, everybody else will act on their positions, and I am rolling initiative for the gunners. So I need to
How low to the ground are we here?
I don't
I
know.
was about to, ask that.
Hold on. I gotta pull you guys onto the scene. As you guys see that, you see that Bitsy token art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh wait, why's Alexander there? He did.
he did.
Oh, sad.
I am for. Oh, I can't control myself.
Where am I?
You should.
Um,
You have control. You have ownership.
No, movement currently locked.
Yep.
There.
That's what it says for me
Oh,
too.
there we go.
I think that's everybody. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. I'm just putting you on here because then we can do initiative as I add you guys to the initiative order.
Is there a way to add pilots and crew and stuff to the? I guess not. I don't know. Crew actions, pilot actions. Okay.
And I'm going to add 4 of these so I can add those to that as well. Boom. And boom, boom, boom.
I'm just saying, those things could do fuck all to an AT-AT on Hoth. I'm sure it's fine.
I just need a placement as I roll their initiatives real quick. All right. I would like initiatives from all of you.
Yeah.
I think.
Mine should already be in there.
20
I had Nepo 20. Nepo 20.
All right. Shug, what's yours? Or Thule, I got yours. Shug, what's yours? Because I know you roll off.
I rolled an 18.
18. And Bitsy?
I'm trying to remember.
But I do want to know how close to the ground are we?
Right now, I believe Thule said that he was high in the air, like doing a high flyby.
Yeah, we were slightly
But-
slightly over the mountain range.
But you were flying in also.
And so like I
Yeah,
thought we were
so-
I thought it was
so-
landing.
So,
Yeah, we're on the downward diagonal to the landing
are
pad.
you? Well, the
Okay.
question is, are you still trying to land after being shot at?
Okay,
As soon
so
as we
I
take
hadn't-
fire, Tuli
I-
would
I hadn't
ask.
I hadn't said anything because I thought I misunderstood that like where we were at here a little bit. So with the fire happening and with what Bill had given me based off of my insight check, I'd come in over the comms. They can't hear the transponder. Get in close. I'll drop in.
I'm still with you in the hall, I guess. So when you say that, I'm like, do you want? Why don't you let me come with you?
Okay, hold on.
I
We're
need
in,
some support.
Sure.
down there.
we're in combat right now, so I still need initiative from Bitsy. If I didn't hear it, I'm sorry.
24. I rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
Which is
All
a
right.
nice way to start off his career.
Woo. With that being said, as you guys have been fired upon, why aren't you playing?
So it looks like I'm leading the show. So Bill, how close to the ground are we at this point?
Hold on, I'm trying to understand why the battle music's. That's weird. There it goes.
There it is.
All right, at this point, as you're flying in, you're a couple thousand feet. Well, let's say at least 1,000 feet above. Coming down from the mountain range.
Okay. Power.
A couple thousand.
Hold on, let me see.
A couple thousand, and we're not going to be able to see.
No. Range. Okay, you're in long range, so at least 700 feet.
Okay. There it is. There it is. So have we lowered the ramp at this point? Or what?
I don't think that's happened yet. That was kind of on my docket for as we got close enough. I was going to be literally like popping the door and ready to jump out, assuming we kept going down based off what I said. But we'll see what people do.
Yeah, as I was coming in behind you here, and Shug said something about going with you. Man, I'm torn. I don't know this character well enough yet. I can go. You may stay here. To Shug and
Yeah. Tisk, you good with that?
I think I'm fine on my own. If you want to come, you're welcome.
and I've already taken too long, so I'm gonna pass my turn.
Yeah. So as we are getting in close, Tisk is like on the pop lad, and is in the he's found a terminal towards the door, and is copying the transponder code onto the pop lad, and is ready to hit the door as soon as we get down close enough, so that he can hop out at moment's notice.
Okay. All right. So that's your action. Is you doing anything else?
That is it. I will hold anything else as far as movement or anything else that I could do until I can pop the door and GTFO.
All right, Shug.
Okay, so I would like to rush to the gunner's seat. I don't know how far away I am from it, but I have my full movement
Oh.
and my bonus action rogue dash.
Plenty of movement. Like to get there.
Okay, so
It's
I
all
put my cheeks ass down in the gunner seat,
it's all in the same cockpit. The cutest little gunner in the world.
and I'll take a shot at one of the turrets. I want to take a shot at the turret that is like still swiveling towards us, that is not fired at us yet. Not
Okay.
the one that just fired at us.
Okay.
It's 800. You said we were about 700.
Yes.
So it should just be a flat roll. We don't have disadvantage on it at this point.
Yes, you do
Do you have
because
a bonus?
all of
It is
right,
it's disadvantaged because of
The-
the scanner. Yeah,
scanners are down. Electromagnetic storm.
that's fine. So I'm rolling a disadvantage, but do we get any bonuses to this roll, or do I get to add it in my? I don't know how the gunner situation works.
I believe that you add yours to the gunners, to the gun that's on the ship.
My my dexterity
Yeah, I believe so.
or am I proficient? Like that's what I'm not sure about.
I think it doesn't matter.
So it says, okay, so you'd be taking the fire action,
Yeah.
Okay.
and you would just be clicking on the dice next to the particle beam on the ship character sheet,
Okay.
and it should have your bonuses tied into it already. Like,
Equipment.
I put it up in the chat if you can click from there too. I don't know.
Oh yeah, particle beam. Yeah. Okay. So if I hit attack, it's just gonna. Particle beam needs to cool down. I click attack.
That's weird. It should be able to shoot 4 times before it overheats. So we're at 0 of 4.
Maybe 0 of
needs to
4.
cool down.
Wait.
Interesting.
Maybe 0 of 4 is. We have 0 out of 4
Oh.
charges left, so it needs to be 4 out of
Oh,
4 so
okay.
that it counts down.
Here, can I change that myself? Yeah, here.
I have no
4.
idea.
I cannot. Movement set to combat. I can't change the character sheet. Not on my turn. So maybe you can add the ammo to it.
Can't. Well, yeah. Where are you? Because I'm looking.
So on
don't
the
see
YV-929 armed freighter, under equipment,
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah.
weapons, particle beam, it says charges. Right now there's nothing, and then 4. We have it equipped.
Sorry, I'm looking on the character sheet. I don't see what tab is it under?
Equipment.
Equipment. Double laser cannon.
And then
Double
what?
laser cannon. Wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong.
I don't
The
think you
only
have the
two
right
ships
ship
that are
pulled up.
showing. The only 2 ships that are showing up for me are the Comric and the Chevrolet. The 2 ships we didn't choose.
It's not under ships.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, particle beam. I see it. Fucking Christ.
We're fine. This is fine. We're all good here. How are you?
That.
At K2.
There we go. Okay. Disadvantage.
Oh, now it says 4 out of 4. Okay, now it has 1 taken away.
So
Okay.
for what it's
Nice.
worth, I went into the edit item and clicked the cooldown button on it, and it changed it back to 4 out of 4
Okay, great.
for what
Cool.
it's worth. Which I am gonna go do to the rest of the things on here as well. So
Perfect. Yep, that looks good.
Okay, but I rolled a 4, so I'm lighting them up over here. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's my turn.
I don't know. Am I prioritizing return fire? Am I prioritizing getting us to the ground, or getting us close?
You should
So,
be able to
Jacob,
do
if
both,
I-
right?
If I so depending on which action I take, I could take the fly action, which is essentially dash, which would get us 600 feet closer. Or I could take or I could take the attack run, which moves at least 150 feet towards a target and then gets to fire or ram.
Yeah.
So it depends on, but from what I understand, Tisk wants to get there and get Halo dropped in
Yeah.
to try to avoid further conflict
Well, I'm gonna go
by
ahead.
identifying ourselves as Imperial.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this: if it involves a Halo drop, Gabe's gonna do it.
He's already
Okay,
going.
so
It won't be a Halo drop because we're already too low for that. But but yes. Bill's like, your character has an opportunity to make an orbital jump into combat. Sign me up. I don't care.
Even
What-
if it's not,
what's happening doesn't matter.
even if it doesn't require it, he'll do it.
Fitzy will
Any
be.
ability check or attack made by your ship or anyone on it has disadvantage. So we'll take the fly action and move 600 feet in closer to the landing pad, which should put us about 100 feet out, 100 feet up.
All right. I'm also trying to do something. I don't know.
Is
if
that
it's
close to trigger your jump, Jacob, or?
I mean, I would not personally jump from 100 feet off the ground.
Nope.
But
Doesn't
with
sound good.
I mean, I don't feel like that. Tisk does in fact have preservation instincts, so I don't think so.
Thule takes the fly action and accelerates towards the landing pad. Over comms, you hear next person available. Please boost the shields. We're coming in real close to these turrets, and that ends. It's not up.
All right, bear with me real quick, okay? Talk amongst yourselves as I do something really cool.
So, do you guys know where Sith do their shopping?
Oh lord,
Oh my god.
here it comes.
At the
The
Darth
Palace
Maul.
Store?
God damn
Oh,
it.
the Darth Maul. I think the Palace
Okay, that's a good one though.
It's very good. Very good.
Now I have to skip like 12 pages before I find another good one. This one, so we joked that some of these were written by 4-year-olds. Here's one that definitely was. Why did Yoda never hold in his farts?
Oh no.
Because the Force must flow.
That's a Dune thing.
No, you gotta let it flow through you. Please bring the game.
Through you.
I'm hurrying as Sean tortures us with bad Star
so-
Wars.
Comedian. Because his jokes felt forced.
God.
Oh my god.
That's so bad.
All right,
That's brilliant.
hopefully this works because you always have ownership of the ship.
Oh god. All I see is the ship.
Like you don't.
I see the ship. I see the ship with a couple of icons like on it as well. Yep.
Yeah. If you have like token vision on, probably.
It is now off. You see
Let's
it?
see. Oh, whoa. Zoom out, y'all.
Told you. Zoom out.
I refresh my page and it's like just constantly loading.
Oh,
So
yeah. No, zoom. I understand the zoom out statement now. Yep. Okay.
Brilliant. I love it. Let's do it.
Oh, I see. That is the token. Okay, got it.
I figured you guys needed a visual representation, and I had to put your initiative orders
Is
in
this a
again.
landing pad I'm aiming for right here? Oh god, my ping is so little.
Yep.
Are the
Okay.
like where the speeder bikes are? Is that like in inside?
Yes.
kind of vibe?
That's inside. I didn't plan for you guys to go straight there, so that's inside. That's inside. Yep. All that's blacked out.
We got it.
Last one. What do you call a nervous Jedi?
No.
Anakin Skywalker.
Oh my fucking
Okay.
god.
Oh, no.
Sean, you have
It
a
hurts.
Do you feel your brain cells dying?
you
like
have
I do?
the inspiration from now on. The inspiration. Like no.
Joke's on you, I'm rolling 3s all night anyway, baby.
Yep.
Alright, where in initiative such things?
All right. So
Looks like me, but
Tisk.
I'm not.
Nope. It was Thule. Thule flew. So now it's the turret's
So it should
turn.
be turrets.
Yep, it's the turret's turn. All right, so first turret is gonna aim at the ship. It's gonna be way back here. It's gonna take its shot. It's not gonna throw away that shot. Oh, wait, this one hasn't shot yet, so it's going to shoot. And that is a 14 on the die.
Is this maintaining the dice roll I did for piloting last time, or is this
Uh,
flat against our AC?
This is gonna be flat against the AC now that we're in combat. I was giving you guys a chance. All right, so that's
Alright.
gonna be a 14
That's
to
an
hit.
11.
All
It
right.
hits.
7d6. Jesus Christ.
7d6.
Yeah, it's 7. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna do the flat. Oh, it's a larger construct. Let's see. Target blast into target message. I need a dexterity saving throw from the ship.
Okay. With our threat tracker, we can change that to make it a wisdom save
Okay.
for the ship instead, which helps significantly in this case. Ships, this thing.
+3,
Let-
yeah.
And it looks like we're
I just wanna make
proficient.
sure.
Oh, larger constructs have a disadvantage on the saving throw.
Is it a construct though?
Ship is.
So I can make the ship makes a wisdom saving throw instead of a dex save.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And you said it's disadvantage.
Yep.
Uh, 14 and a nat 1 for a total of 4.
All right. So the ship takes the bad baby. Oh god, it feels good calling it that as I'm shooting it. Takes 42 points of energy
believe you.
damage.
Okay.
So that'll be subtracted from the
Puts
shields
us at
first.
Half shields. I can't manipulate the shield number or the HP numbers right now.
I got it. So it's taking
Yes.
42 points of damage. All right.
Should be at 43 left.
Yeah. All right. And the next turret is going to take a shot because it had not shot yet. And that is a natural 1 on its disadvantage roll as it flies past the bow. All right. Next one is going to roll to see if its turret comes back as it's recharging. Recharges on a 4 to 6. It recharged, so it's going to fire, and that is going to be an 8 to hit, so it does not hit. Next one is going to roll to recharge, and that recharges as well. It's going to fire. Oh, and that is going to be a 19 to hit, as you take another 42 points of damage. As the ship is rocked, boom, with another laser blast.
So we have 1 shield point left.
Bitsy, back
Hold
up
on.
to you.
7d6
Yeah.
is just dealing flat 42 points of damage?
Well, do you want me to read the rules to you?
I mean, I'm curious how that math works, because that literally just sounds like max damage.
Nope, it's not. It's because you're a larger construct. Let's see. The turret chooses a target within 600 feet and lets loose a blast of energy at the target. The target must succeed a DC 16 dexterity saving throw or take 28 or 76. I didn't want to roll 76. It's the average. 28 points of energy damage. Larger constructs have disadvantage on the saving throw and suffer an additional 24 energy damage. Oh yeah, sorry, you didn't get that saving throw. Give me another saving throw on the ship. That's what that was. Oh, you right.
No, we made that saving
20
throw.
with disadvantage.
20 with disadvantage. Another serious saving throw or you take nothing.
Sweet. We can only use threat tracker 1 more time though, guys. So you can only use it the amount of times equal to your wisdom mod.
All right, top of round 2. Probably be the last round before we call it. So, Bitsy, what are you doing?
Reading the rules on starships.
Great.
So he's downloading the schematics on the starship and how starship combat works. He's going through the Battle of Yavin right now, probably in his galactic history.
So it looks like starships type is starship.
Your starship type is a medium, I believe, medium freighter.
So it's a difference between it being that and a construct, which is where I was getting confused. But right now, it's my turn, and so I need to not worry about that. I'm in the freighter or in the freight area, waiting at the ladder. Don't know how starship combat works. Is there a way to get the shields back up?
If you're at the shield bay, you can recharge the shields.
Okay, I'm gonna run there and try to recharge the shields.
Okay, so how much is your movement?
30.
I'm gonna say yeah. With that and a dash, you'll be able to get there this round.
Okay. If that consumes my action, then I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay. Disc.
As a quick statement, it sounds like starships are generally not considered constructs, for what it's worth. We can figure that out between now and next time,
Yeah.
but just putting that out there, it looks like those are different designations at a quick glance. Anyway, I immediately regret all decisions seeing this map, if I'm being honest. But also, I would not actually know what all is going on this map. So,
For the
There's
record,
that.
there is if you go to the armed freighter sheet on Forge, there's a section under crew that says crew action, so you can see all the things that we can do while we're on the ship for ship combat.
yeah.
but we were both all the way down in the freighters, so like we can't.
No, I understand. I didn't know this was, so I was just voicing that this is here for us to reference.
Yeah, no, that is good to know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I see boost shields. I don't see anything that specifies where I have to be in order to boost shields. So if I'm at a console where I've been downloading like transponder code and whatnot to the PopLad, would I be able to do that from where I'm at, or do I need to be up on the helm for that?
I
was running through the shield station to try to do that.
Yeah, I think you do have to be up at the. I do think you have to be in the cockpit for that to do that, which is where Bitsy just ran. Sorry, I'm struggling with something on this end real quick. There we go.
So only crew members at the helm can take helm actions, but all other actions may be taken by anyone on the ship as logic dictates. So it sounds like there's some wiggle room here as far as like what can be performed where. But helm actions specifically, this is under actions on the like your role on your turn in the combat section of
The Star Wars 5e.
yeah, but I'd like in Starships of the Galaxy specifically in the combat section.
Okay, so here we go. Helm actions are listed as attack, run, conceal, dogfight, evade, fly, harass, hard turn, or ram.
Okay, that's all the pilot actions. So that's all on Thule basically.
Yeah.
But everyone else
So
can do these other
everyone
actions
else-
as long as we have access to a console, or I guess it's up to Bill.
It says
Or
helm.
like somewhere that makes sense.
When
I guess,
when
yeah.
you take helm action, you choose the following options to utilize. Only a helm action can take per turn. That's attack, run, conceal, dogfight, blah 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 blah. Then there's interfere.
yeah.
You can attempt to interfere with another creature within 1,000 feet, or attempt a task that you take or the interfere. Make a charisma check. There's patch, which you can attempt to patch up a damaged ship that has been taken. And then there's
these are
reach.
all-
These are listed
These
in the crew actions.
these are all listed.
Yeah.
Like we can see all
Yeah.
of
We
that.
see these listed. So while I'm waiting to be able to like
Well,
open the door as we like get a little bit
What I
closer.
was doing was answering Jacob's question, is that helm actions have to be taken on the helm. Regenerate shields is not a helm action. It's not under helm actions. So I'm gonna say you can do that from a console in the cargo area.
Sweet. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So
Yes, that's what-
But that sounds like that's what Gabe would have done on his turn, though.
Yes.
So do we want to roll it back a little bit and let
You
Gabe do that?
can if you choose to, but being that your character's technically just born, I'm gonna leave it up to Gabe.
Just keep it moving, man.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to run regenerate shields as my primary action here while I wait for us to drop down a little bit lower. Assuming that is still the plan. So I will roll 2 shield die, which is 2d8. It looks like. Or no, sorry. I make a strength boost check.
DC
So
10.
strength check.
Or
DC 10 for the ship.
half
So
the ship's missing shields.
DC 10 is what we're looking at here.
Okay.
Wow, barely made it. So 11.
Okay.
So so we made that. So then we're gonna run healing. That should be 2d8, right? Hold on, that's boost shields. That's not what I wanted. I want to regenerate shields.
On a failure, you roll the shield dice twice and take the lesser amount. On a successful roll, the shield dice normally.
Oh, you do it normally.
The-
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, the regenerated shields
Got it.
action can only be taken once per ship turn.
Sweet, max. So we
Hell yeah.
regain 11 shields. So we're back up to 54
Okay.
shields.
Just because it's relevant to what we're doing now, our shields also have a natural regeneration rate per round, which would be 5 shield points. So at the stop of each turn, or the top of each round, well, it's like 5.33333. It's 8 times 2/3.
Okay, so 59. Okay.
Yeah. So we're back up to 59 at the moment.
The natural shield regeneration does not take one of our shield dice to do.
Right.
And you don't have to roll it.
It's just a flat 5.
Well, hold on. I lied. Once per round, the ship's turn by that by expending a shield die. So it does cost a shield die still. We don't have to roll it because you get the max 8 times the 2.3. So it's a free 5, I guess, that you can do in addition to the rolling, expending the shield dice for the action.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off on the additional 5 for now then, because it sounds like that happens more like on the ship's turn, as opposed to on the individual people's turn, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So for my turn, I boosted the shields, and I am otherwise waiting until we get closer to the ground, if that's still the plan that we're rolling with.
All right, Shug, it is your turn, and you see that the shields have come back online. Somebody in the ship is doing their job.
I'm gonna take the fire action. I want to fire the ion.
The iron cannon.
The ion cannon. Yeah.
Which one are you shooting at?
Oh, that's a fucking nat 20. We
Nice.
haven't hit any of them yet, so whatever one just
You got to roll.
same one as last time.
Did you roll with disadvantage?
No, fuck you. I'm gonna roll another 20. Hang on. No, it's not. That's still a 17 though.
Okay.
Still good.
Yep.
All right, you hit it definitely.
Okay, so hang on. What is the deal with this? Okay, I'm not sure how to read this. It says DC 13 Constitution, but also +3 to hit, and then 2d4 ion. So is that like a save for half type situation? It doesn't say anything else on the weapon itself.
Okay. Okay, read that again.
When I'm looking at the item, the ion cannon on Forge, on Foundry, it says DC 13 Constitution, +3 to hit, 2d4 ion.
The Constitution 13 is for our ship on whether or not we can wield it.
Yeah.
And we have a high enough
Okay.
Constitution, so we don't have to worry about that part.
So I'm just rolling 2d4 ion damage is what
Yeah.
I'm...
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 4 and a 3, so 7 points of damage. Do I get to add anything to that?
It does extra damage against it, I believe.
But I don't get to add like the proficiency bonus of the ship or what, like anything like that. Like,
Circuitry. Where's this? It has disadvantage on saving throws against effects that deal ion or lightning damage. So, what's the ion effect of the cannon?
Ionizing is on a hit, the target must succeed a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or is ionized for 1 minute.
okay,
As an action, they can repeat the saving throw on their turn as an action.
Oh, it failed it.
okay, cool.
So it is stunned pretty much for 1 minute, right?
Nope, just disadvantage on all attacks and ability checks.
Oh well.
So it's
okay,
exhausted.
That sucks.
Yeah. It's exhausted.
This would put that it's stunned. All right, Thule, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. Our plan was to come in and drop Tisk. Did Tisk say anything about not wanting to do that plan?
Nope.
I was busy reading. I'm sorry. Okay. So,
Didn't.
I don't know how to move the ship.
I'll move
We'll
it.
do. Okay.
Are you doing an
100
attack
feet
run or are you doing
or-
something else?
Can't see that. Hold on. What?
Shit.
That was 100 feet to that.
Slow ship moving's
This
cracking.
is so funny.
The slow ship moving's cracking me up.
think,
Here comes you guys.
Woo!
So I'm gonna. Let's say we've been hitting bright one, right?
I've only hit one. I don't know which one.
You
I
hit this one. Like, I know it's so small.
Okay. So we're gonna end in this space, but I'm gonna break up the movement. For the first 150 feet of movement, I am gonna do the attack run action
Hell yeah.
with a That's 100. So plus 3 damage. Additional damage equal to distance of attack. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do an attack run with the which you fired the ion cannon.
Yes.
So I'm gonna fire the particle beam again. Then how do we do? It's only an 11 to hit.
You hit. Are you aiming at the same one or a different one?
Yeah, the same one. We're just gonna do a flyby on it.
Okay.
Gonna be damage, and then it's what I say plus 3.
Yeah.
From the flyby, or from the attack run. 6 more energy damage.
All right.
Oh man, that's terrible. On 2d4, a 2 and a 1. So yeah, 6 energy damage from the particle beam, and then we're gonna land right here.
All right.
That's gonna be it.
All 4 of the turrets have to re-roll to recharge. And that's 1, 2, 4. 3 of them does not recharge. 1 of them does. It's going to fire at the ship with disadvantage and going to miss horribly with a 4. And that brings us into round 3 of combat. The ship is still hovering. As you did the flyby, you're still going to be at least, I think it was 300 feet in the air above. Does that work?
Damn. Okay.
So we were only within 100 feet of the edge of the base, and I have 300 feet of movement. So I did the first 150 to get to where we shot this thing, and then I was going to finish our movement landing in the middle.
Okay. So okay, well that makes it easy. So we will pick up on round 3 with the ship. I'll make a note of it. The ship having landed. And we will figure out the end of this next week as I go to get that battle music right out of my ear. What's at 15? All right.
Oh. we're all rolling, but it's all rolling as the YV 929 armed freighters. So
Oops.
That's funny.
All right. So, with that being said, sorry about that. I wasn't expecting you guys to get into Starship combat that quickly. I didn't expect you to go flying into a blind base with a non-Imperial ship. But you know what? What will we say here? Fuck it, we ball.
That's right.
I mean, by all rights, it's spouting out an Imperial transponder. It's just,
Blind.
you know.
All right. With that being said, let's roll.
Listen, they shot first.
I'll just have some.
Right, they did shoot first.
I'll have some reading material. I'm going to read up on Starship rules this week, and also change the map a little bit and have a landed starship in the courtyard. So that's going to be fun. Let's roll off. Let's roll off on accolades. Sorry about the little hiccup on the rules, guys, but we're learning this. We're learning this system together.
Looks like I'm leading us off with a 15. I'm going to give my player accolade to Tisk. I love the description of playing with your chemistry set at the beginning. That was delightful. And I'm just imagining Tisk like giggling, making bigger bada booms. It's phenomenal. And then for the game, Bill, this map is gorgeous. This scenario, this encounter is really neat and unique. I could visualize the like walkers riding around with the flamethrowers, and I could absolutely see Watt going, I want one. It is just a unique scenario to be kind of like in this caldera almost of just nothing, because it's all charred from trying to keep back the plant life. Really excited to see where it goes. Excuse me. I'm excited to see where it goes. That's it for me.
All right.
Whoever rolled a 14 is next.
oh, it's me.
Yeah, because I have no idea because you're all rolled as a freighter.
Yep.
Yeah, I am player character. Thank you very much.
Hey,
'cause my
mine was
token
the-
is still called player character.
Mine was the nat one.
hilarious.
I'm last. So
All right, so I'm gonna give mine to Sean with Thule. I feel like you did a good job, kind of like taking the lead there as the pilot and figuring out the ship combat thing. and we get to see Thule doing some cool shit. And for Bill, I liked the investigative nature of like finding out more about this aggressive plant life and how it's like continuously adapting to the conditions that it's exposed to. That was a cool detail to give us.
Oh, thank you. So, who was? That was the 14. Who's
that
the?
was me. Sorry. I would like to give mine just to Gabe more so than Bitsy, but I guess the creation of Bitsy, of the insight or the observation of making sure you pick things that benefited the whole party as a helper droid. I thought there's a lot of attention to detail that went into that I thought was really cool. That is not any level that I put into Thule at all. So really solid juxtaposition and character development.
Thanks, man.
Bill rolling with me in my feigned confidence as a player, not Thule's ability feigned confidence, but my own feigned confidence. And yeah, I know what I'm doing in the Starship battle, absolutely. Kind of learning with us and not being too punitive and us fucking around.
Well, thank you. And Jacob?
I'll piggyback towards Gabe on Bitsy for kind of the first real like full session as Bitsy, and kind of like leaning into us figuring out different little things about Bitsy, like these additional arms and whatnot, like the descriptions of how Bitsy was interacting with things. As Bitsy manhandled Thule in the first, medical instance there, and then like but like coming in and offering like additional help as like this big vibroblade comes in, but then there's also the additional tools that like make themselves available. Like there's clearly a lot more delicacy going on here than just the mad happenstance of whatever comes off that arm. I liked seeing Bitsy kind of like starting to flesh out a little bit kind of here as we went. It was good. Bill, Tisk had zero plans of how to approach this base. Player me was really hoping that this was a whole lot of like what was left over automated stuff that was still going on here, and I feel like we're flying into very much not that. But yeah, I guess we'll see how this pans out next. But yeah, we'll see. I appreciate the scenario you've set up here. It's going to be real interesting to see what we do or don't get out of on the other side of this.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see, because I can't tell. Yeah, I can still kind of tell who's who. So player 15, which is Bitsy, right?
That was me.
Okay. Yeah, enjoying watching you flesh out Bitsy. The shoulder slump when he sees Watt's body was kind of interesting. I did enjoy that. But yeah, seeing because I purposely wanted hands off because I want to be surprised a little bit with what you did with Bitsy, because I want to be surprised as well. But I'm purposely not looking at your character sheet. Like, I don't even know. It's like we talked a little bit about what class you took, but I don't know exactly what you settled on at the end. So, because this game is for my enjoyment as well, so I want to be a surprise just like the other players. So, but I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far, and you're doing a really good job with it, Jacob. Tisk, I've never seen Tisk not want to fight before, and this was interesting. Where you're like, I'm gonna jump down and stop him. As you're jumping out. Now, whether you're going to jump out and then open fire with a sniper rifle is a different story, but I was halfway expecting you to start sniping troopers from the cargo hatch with the sniper rifle.
I mean, there's not troopers that have made themselves a problem yet. It's turrets. So like, as far as what I can see, I still don't know that this place isn't automated.
Yeah.
I mean,
the only thing we can. Oh, I guess there are little.
I mean, I can.
Going on around here,
I can technically see what's going on, what looks to be inside of buildings, but I'm trying not to
metagame
play like I know what's going on inside of buildings on the map here, because I can't see inside those buildings.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on the ship going in, like, which I should have with this group. I will in the future. 'Cause I'm like, surely they're not gonna fly.
Is that the dumb way to go?
I'm
The
like,
thing
That
is,
might do
like,
it.
surely
they
they're
can't
gonna
fucking
fly.
communicate. So if we just take out these turrets, like, what the fuck are they gonna do to us? Like,
Yeah, I was like, I mean, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, surely they're not gonna fly in blind to a base that can't, read their IF signature. And I'm like, oh god, they did. Okay,
sir, have you met us?
I have. Yes, I
Yeah.
should have thought that you would do this. So, yeah, and yeah, I liked how Tisk reacted to that. Let's see. Next would be Shug, I believe.
Me.
I'm probably like completely out of order. I'm just going by what I see on the screen now.
Nope, it's me.
You trying to use the ion cannon was very smart, but I like Shug's react. I don't know why. It was very heartfelt and like kind of wholesome in a way of you trying to teach Bitsy sarcasm, and I like hope that continues.
Thanks.
Trying to teach Bitsy sarcasm, and it's like,
And other human things.
yeah, and other human things. I think that's going to be great. Thule. I don't know why, but the going up the side of the mountain and going down towards it was very hot, like Top Gun 2, and I enjoyed that. If you haven't seen it, Top Gun 2 is actually very good.
I don't know about very good. It was fine.
It was. I mean, it was. I mean, it's not better than the original, but it's okay. So
It was fun for the sake of having fun.
yeah, it's not something like, oh god, I'm going home. I want to watch me some Top Gun 2 tonight. No, I mean, it was good. So with that being said, all of you did really great, but I think it's almost a unanimous between the DM and the players where the inspiration is going to tonight, and that's me. No, I'm joking. It's going to Gabe.
Thanks, y'all.
So here at the Forever DMs, we like to say, practice kindness. It is a free action, and one of the kindest things you can do this holiday season is give the extra life. And there are plenty of people out there gathering for it. I'm not going to self-promote for Book of the Dead, but please give the extra life, because there's a lot of people collecting in this season for it, because it's all about the kids. So, practice kindness. It is a free action, and we will see you guys out in the black next week. Bye, guys.